Hello everybody, welcome back, and if you're new here, welcome to the channel. So some theory crafting was done since yesterday with the new changes to Pyre volatility and the Eye of Infinity nerf. And we have some concrete answers now, when to Pyre and what to use. It looks like we're going to continue using Engulfing Blaze and Feed the Flames, even though we may not potentially be able to keep 100% uptime on Fire Breath. It still seems to be a bit better than Ever Burning Flames and Ruby Embers. This is kind of what our talent setup is going to look like now. The biggest change is we're now taking Causality instead of Eye of Infinity. And this is a nice all-around build, but you could drop Catalyze and Shattering Star and put 2 points into Volatility for more AoE, or 1 point into Volatility, 1 point into Onyx Legacy to get your more AoE-centric build. But right now, we're going to be running Catalyze, Shattering Star for that nice mix of single target and AoE. We did lose about 4.7% damage. This was a nerf, particularly in our single target and two target cleave. It did hurt us losing the Essence Burst off of Eye of Infinity. But this now makes it so that in two targets at 20 stacks of Charged Blast, we will use Pyre. At 9 stacks or higher of Charged Blast and 3 targets we use Pyre, and at 0 stacks we now use Pyre as our main ability in AoE, which is what people wanted. So we did have to make some concessions, and that was losing our identity as a 1-2 target cleave specialist to get that proper AoE that we were looking at. There is a world now where we could potentially drop stuff on this side and go a build similar to this right here. Like this. Could potentially do a build with Firestorm, Everburning Flame, Ruby Embers to keep 100% uptime on Fire Breath, and really lean into the red spells again. This is not been simmed as far as I'm aware of how good it would be, but there is a world now where this would potentially be a talent setup that we run. All in all, I think these changes are a good thing. We wanted this, we were complaining about it. There's a lot of doom and gloom going on right now in the Wormrest Temple Evoker class Discord, because we did lose about 5% damage in our single target, two target cleave, but people were very vocal about wanting Pyre to get buffed. And it was. We had to make some concessions somewhere in order to get that. And that doesn't mean they can't go through later and do an aura buff or a single target damage buff to disintegration if they find that it hurt us too much in that single target scenario. We are no longer a purely two target cleave specialist like we were before with Eye of Infinity. This is now making us more of a well-rounded class, and I think that's a good thing. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and let me know your thoughts on these changes and whether you think this is good or bad in the comments below. And I'll see you in the next one.